Hello, everybody. Welcome to Castle Rock. We are at Douglas County Stadium here. The matchup between Chaparral coming down from Parker and Douglas County. As Chap comes in here at 2-4, 1-1 in the Continental Conference, and of course the South Division. A 2-4 team in Douglas County, 1-1 as well in the South. So something's got to give here, as this is the third to last game for both of these clubs. During today's game, we're going to recognize one player as the Next Level Student Athlete Player of the Game. And each week, one player will receive a one-year scholarship to the Next Level Student Athletes Game Plan High School program. Get more information, visit nextlevelsa.com. And the return for Chaparral as they will take the opening kickoff, and that's Mitch Ross. He will take it up across the 35, about 36-yard line. You see kind of the reflection of the lights. It looks like an icy sheen that is out there. It's not. The field's in very good shape. It is that natural, or the flubber, as I like to call it, but artificial surface essentially. But because of where the lights sit, you're going to kind of see that sheen up there. But the weather is okay. It is windy, but welcome to Douglas County and Castle Rock. It's windy down here most of the time. We're just a few thousand yards from I-25 anyway that goes by, so it's pretty open here. Getting set to go for Chaparral. Kyle Gallup is the quarterback, and Gallup set to pass. Thrown for over 1,000 yards here this season, and with that completion and driven back, well, he's driven back about 12 yards from where the original catch was made. But he finds his receiver out there, and Marco Perez will be one of those guys that he looks for from time to time. We mentioned both teams only a couple of wins coming in here. Tough loss for Chap last week, 40-37 to Fountain Fort Carson, and Castleview, a win for Douglas County against Castleview, a hard-fought game. They go off that left side, and a quick carry by Chaparral, and we see Kobe Stevens on the carry. A nice run-pass mix, certainly. And now a third and about 4 yards here. They go from about the 41-yard line. Gallup looking to pass here, still rolling, looking. Got a man deep, he can get it over the top. Tipped and incomplete. Looking downfield for Zach Lewis that time. Joseph O'Brien, the safety on the coverage, but let Lewis get behind him there. But it will bring up a 4th and 4, and in your own territory, you've got to think about certainly blocking this one, or certainly punting this one away. Now you've got the wind with you, so Chaparral will have that to their advantage, at least here in the first quarter. Essentially, most likely in the third quarter as well. The snap, a low one, and a line drive punt coming here to the near side. As it bounds toward the sideline. Boy, an excellent punt that time. Connor Loveland, no chance to get to that one and trying to return that one. Douglas County, they will start from right about their own 9-yard line. So a very good punt for Chaparral. And here comes Douglas County now, and rope rule. He can throw it a little bit. Thrown for over 400 yards here this season, but he likes to run it. He's one of the leading rushers out there, along with J.P. Rubio. As they come out on defense, rope rule, the senior, ready to go from the shotgun, and that's Rubio right on his hip. From their own 9, Rubio looking to pass, and will come here to the near side. Tip, oh, and incomplete. Boy, that was close. Sayer had it for a moment. Paul Vanaku, though, was there as well, and so he bobbled it. Vanaku got there, got the arm, knocked the ball down. I want to mention a few of our sponsors as we get rolling here. Colorado Football Magazine, the only high school football magazine in Colorado. 6-0 strength training athletes for the highest level of competition. And of course, the Next Level Student Athlete for the player of the game. Businesses making a difference in Colorado high school sports. So as we get rolling along, Rubio will take it up the middle here as he is pulled down from behind. Austin David got him. Boy, very little daylight that time. A 6-yard pickup to the 15-yard line by Rubio. And a decision to make here on 3rd and 4. Got to get to the 19 for that first down. Well, about 2 minutes into this contest. Rubio, the slap, and now he'll have the football here. I should say the clap of the hands by Rule, and that is close to a first down. Up to make the play, Alex Meadows was there. Ross comes up from his safety spot. First down, change the movement, and you hear the Douglas County crowd here. There's a small set of stands on the far side. Other Chaparral folks are going to be over here on this side. Most everybody sits on this side and faces toward the west. 4-yard pickup, just enough. H-back setting up there. Slides in motion. Rule going to keep it. Rolling to the right side. Got his man out there. Little wheel route out to about the 33-yard line. And he found Matt Anderson out of that H-back spot. Wasn't covered as he got out there. Got behind the linebackers. And takes it up to about the 33-yard line. A pickup of 14 yards, and Douglas County looking good early on here. About half and half of the pass and the run game, which is essentially what they would like to do ideally. Oh, you got the H-back jump a little bit. I think Anderson just flinched. You can't do that once you get yourself set up. So 1st and 10 turns into 1st and 15. We talked about what Rope Rule can do. 378 yards on the ground. So he'll get out and run a little bit. They'll run that read option as he sits in that pistol set with Rubio just behind him off to the right. As he goes in motion, they set the option up. No place to go. Absolutely no place to go. And again, it's Mitch Ross. We're going to call his name out an awful lot. Rubino was actually looking to duck inside, put that foot in the ground and head upfield, could not. Ross came firing up there, got him around the hips and knocked him down. It's a loss of 2. And now a 2nd and 17 coming up here from their own 26-yard line. Near side hash mark receivers either side. Again from that pistol set read option. Rule wanted to carry it. He's got nowhere to go. Uh-oh, ball on the ground. That's going to be Shap football. Patrick Moody comes up with the football. The first turnover of the ball game, and Patrick Moody falls on top of it. We hadn't called Moody's name. The sophomore's been big, though, in that linebacker spot. A lot of tackles. He's right up there in the mix in the top 10 for Chaparral. Great field position here for Gallup and for Chaparral. Looking to pass. Set up the screen on that left side and inside the 25 to about the 23-yard line. And we see Kobe Stevens. So Stevens gets the screen pass, takes it up. Gain of just a couple here, and now back they go to the run game off that right side. Boy, big 99 right in there. That's Hunter Morrison, the junior, right on top, the running back. A little different look. We see Stevens running the football here a little bit. Didn't expect to see a lot of him, but it's worked out so far from the 21. Gallup rolling to the left side. Got room to run if he wants. Got the first down, and he's going to lower the head and take it down to about the 18-yard line. Aaron Long wasn't quite ready for that big hit. Ended up knocking him over, but he ended up getting him down. But I think he expected him to run out of bounds. It didn't happen. Gain of about 14, and now a first down and goal for Chaparral, trying to capitalize on that turnover. Gallup under center. Takes his time, give it off. Running back right up the middle. He's got about 3 yards, and that's about it. That'll be Ross. We'll see Mitch Ross get a lot of carries here tonight. Luke Engler in on the play. Kyle Newsome also there for Douglas County. 2 very tough yards, and the ball on the far side hash mark. 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line as Gallup goes with the pro set. Split backs behind him. Looks to pass. Going to the pylon. Too deep. Cole Lehman, the intended receiver there. Ben McGraw with the coverage, running essentially right with him, but that flag was, or excuse me, that ball was thrown too deep. And now a 3rd and goal. Got a couple of options from the 5-yard if you run it, and it's been tough to run against Douglas County here for Chaparral. They may think about setting up a little something here again, but they're taking too long in the huddle, and they'll take a timeout. 6th play of the drive coming up here. They started from the Douglas County 25-yard line. Get your school's games live streamed, whether it's basketball, hockey, rugby, any other sport. You can email Phil at streamitsports.com for details. 3rd to last game for Chaparral. And then it's playoff time. You're trying to set yourself up for the playoffs. This Chap Club, tough one against Fountain Fort Carson last week. They lost 40-37. Then after picking up a couple of wins, beat Rock Canyon, beat Legend. Legend, their win in the conference, but a loss to Fountain Fort Carson, so they're 1-1. Next week they've got Doherty. You get to play that at home at Sports Authority Stadium, and then Castleview, and that'll be here at Douglas County Stadium. On the other side of things, Legend coming up along with Doherty, and then we get toward the playoffs for Douglas County. Gallup going to set in that pistol set now. Looks, fires to the left side, a little behind his receiver out there. He was looking for Zach Lewis. Boy, that was a bullet going out there, but Lewis could not get to it. Christopher Aarons, the senior, on the coverage. But the ball sailed on him a little bit, and now 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. Well, Shap's got a couple of kickers. Ford Edwards has been doing a bulk of the duties, the junior. DJ Shaw to hold. It's actually going to be Davis Butte, and Butte up and good. A 22-yard field goal, and the first points up on the board. And it's Butte who does the kicking this time around. They've split it between Butte and Edwards, the 2 juniors. So a 3-0 lead for Chaparral here, and well, you'd like 7 points out of it, but they did turn the turnover into some points. Got a few ball games rolling here tonight. We'll keep you updated on scores as we always do. Get the only magazine in Colorado featuring every school in the state's football program, featuring some of the top players, including the All-Colorado team. Colorado Football Magazine. Order yours today at coloradofootballmagazine.com. Columbine and Pomona matching up in the Jeffco Conference, and in the first quarter, the Rebels got the early lead on Pomona, one of the top-ranked teams in the state. Don't sleep on Andy Lowry and that club. They are pretty good. Line drive headed into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Douglas County will start from their own 20-yard line. Well, 7 plays and a 22-yard field goal to top it off for Chaparral. They go up 3-0 here. They turned that fumble by Rope Rule, and I'm not sure he ever had it on the snap. Recovery by Patrick Moody, and Davis Butte with the 22-yard field goal. Douglas County a chance to try to answer and hang on to that football. Rule from the pistol set. Rubino right behind him. That's who's going to get the football. Up the middle. Bounces off one tackler. Falls ahead to about the 26-yard line. Paul Vanaku comes in to clean things up. Boy, if you could get 6 yards on first down every time, it really opens up the options, and that's what Douglas County can do here. Rule will throw the football a little bit. He likes to try to find Ryan Sayer, that is, excuse me. Connor Loveland from time to time as well. You got to want Loveland's the deep guy. Pistol set, slap of the hands, not going to snap it yet. They'll do it on the second slap. Looking to pass, out here it comes, too high. There was Sayer on the near side. Actually had 2 receivers kind of in the area. Matt Anderson, who was in that H-back spot, was also there, but he rifled it over the top of everybody. Well, a 6-yard gain on first down, so you still have 3rd and 4, so manageable, and you could essentially run it if you feel like you could get it. So they go from that pistol set again. Rule coming into the near side. The slant in and out of the hands of Sayer. He just could not hold on to it. Good coverage. Kyle Sabakin was there, hit him right about the time the ball arrived. The deal is, as a quarterback, if you're setting up that slant, if that's your hot route, essentially, there wasn't really a blitz coming, but if that's your hot route, once he starts to cross the DB and come across his face mask, you let it go. And that's what he did, but Sabakin with good reaction. Yeah, there was nothing special there. That was a set screen play. Zach Parks to punt this one away, angling here to the near side. Not a great punt, but it will continue to roll, and the wind helped a little bit. Where I guess the ball down out of the wind rolled to about the 42-yard line. So Chaparral will take over. Up 3-0 here, and pretty good field position from their own 42-yard line. Again, Chap with the wind. Wind, we can see all the flags on the far side kind of out there. That one caught by Lehman, and Cole Lehman takes it to about the 50-yard line. Kyle Newsom out there on the coverage and kind of laid on top of Lehman a little bit longer. That's what the extra conversation is all about. Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 coming here. A lot of things that Chaparral could do. Rod Dobbs, the head coach for the Chaparral club, and they struggled a little bit here this year. Quick throw out to the left side, and it is caught out there. Slipping out of the tackle is Moody. Chris Moody down that far side. Upended over on the far side by Chris McDonald. But Moody, what a great job. You thought he was down 5 yards back. Slipped out of that tackle. I don't even know how he made the catch. "12-yard pickup there. That was more like a 7-yard pickup, and he turned it into 12. First down and 10 for Chaparral. To the air twice now as the senior Kyle Gallup sets up the halfback screen here to the right side. Stevens trying to make his way to the near side. Boy, there's not a lot of room there. The blocking didn't really develop, and from end to end or one side to the other, McDowell there again on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup there. They're just picking up chunks of yardage now. 2nd down. We'll call it about 2 here. It's a long 2 at that, though, from where they spotted the ball. Shotgun. Gallup got a receiver wide open on that far side. That's the sophomore Jackson Hunter down to the 20-yard line. Just got lost in the mix there. Ben McGraw over there to make the tackle, but not before a 11-yard pickup down to the 19-yard line. Boy, Chaparral looks very good, and yeah, DC's going to call timeout. That's the defensive coordinator. I'll tell you what, hands out away from the coach. You couldn't really see him down on the bottom part of the screen, but he was like, how does that happen? On the coverage, I believe the senior linebacker, Luke Miller, was supposed to take Hunter there, but he was in the middle of the field and he was looking at the run. Guys looking into the backfield, and suddenly Jackson Hunter, who runs pretty good for a big guy, was wide open and they were chasing him. Can you survive the dungeon? I ask you that on our Games of the Week here. Join elite personal trainers Famey and Megan in the new Dungeon X competition classes. You can email Matt at 60strength.com with the subject, all caps, I can handle the dungeon. For more information. County Maintenance and Repair. Ron's Boot sponsors, A&B Bank, BMW of Denver, Douglas County Dolphins. Following along on a score stream here, kind of keeping up on some of the scores that are going on around the region. Everybody, it kicked off at 7. We'll try to keep you updated here as we roll through the game. Handoff, running back's got that one. Oh, and he's got a big hole and nobody's going to touch him. Touchdown, Chaparral. Well, and they're calling out actually a different guy than one I've got. They're calling Davis for the touchdown. Well, I guess we'll go find Deron Davis. Whatever his name, he's looked very good here tonight. So Deron Davis with the 19-yard touchdown run, 5 plays, 58 yards. And Chaparral, big chunks of yardage, a lot of it through the air, and then Davis capped it off with that 19-yard run. Well, you got to give credit where credit's due, certainly after a run like that, untouched. I'm not sure anybody got their hands on him at all. Look at Davis. Well, you can already see him. He's going, come on, let's go. Let's pump the crowd up here a little bit. Wow, isn't that something? I'm looking down through the rosters that we get, and we can pull some of them off from some of the various websites. Boy, how does Deron Davis not show up on a roster? Kickoff expected to go into the end zone and does, and about 2 yards deep. So 3:53 to go here. Boy, home game for Douglas County, and they've just got jumped on. A fumble turned into a field goal. A punt that gave Chaparral pretty good field position. And they went 58 yards, and Davis capped it off for the touchdown. So here we go. First down and 10 for Rope Rule and the Huskies. He's going to check with Rubino now. JP Rubino, senior running back, the option. Rope Rule is going to keep it himself up to the 26-yard line. Mitch Ross up there on the tackle around the feet. We talked about Shap's season, Douglas County. Early win over Rock Canyon after a loss to A West. 3 straight losses until last week. Beat Castleview 14-7. Rule going to go up top, got a man deep. Did he make the catch? He did indeed. That is Mitchell Staples, I believe, on the catch. So Staples with the catch. Boy, he almost overshot him down to the 49-yard line. A gain of 23 yards. Pistol set. Rubino caught in the backfield. Dawson Cranmer with the tackle. Oh my! And they've got two 15s actually on the roster there. I believe Mitchell Staples there offensively, because Min McGraw, that is the big one on defense. Chaparral and Douglas County both. Huge number of players, of course. End around, that's Loveland, and nowhere to go. Chaparral defense is there. Ross up on the tackle. Kyle Sobakin is also there. Gain of just a couple, but again, they try the end around. The Chaparral defense has been very good here tonight. Give him 2, but it brings up a 3rd and 11 now. Love coming to Douglas County Stadium, that's for sure. The folks here at the district treat everybody fantastic. Whether you're in the crowd or certainly up here in the press box, and I've spent a lot of time up here in this press box. Rope rule, looking to throw here on the near side, nearly picked off. Oh, he jumped the route. Shabakin nearly got that one. Wow. He was looking for Staples here on the near side, as you heard the public address announcer, but the big play was by Shabakin. 4th and 11, and DC's going to have to punt this one away. Do you go to any trickery here? I don't know. Under 2 minutes to go. We're still in the first quarter. We'll see. Nope. Direct snap to the punter, and we'll put this one up into the wind. Going to be a little bit short. Bounding ball at the 30, and then it takes a Chaparral bounce. Covered by Kyle Newsom. And that's where Chaparral will have it. Decent enough field position at their own 34-yard line. Not a bad punt going into the wind. So we'll call it about the 34 here for Chaparral, and here comes Kyle Gallup once again for Chaparral. Already a 10-0 lead. They've looked very good here in this first quarter. Out to Davis now. Deron Davis turns it upfield to about the 40-yard line before he is finally hit down around the legs. It slowed him down just enough. 26 is the ball carrier. Newsom was in there. Joseph O'Brien also there. Joseph O'Brien. Gain of about 6, though. They went to the ground to start things up. They'd started passing the last couple of times they had the football, but they're going to go back to the ground. Davis squirts his way forward to about the 42-yard line. One of the first ones, Charlie B. K got him down around the legs, slowed him down a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Public Address Announcer Biquette. I knew some BKs that lived down in southeast Colorado. Quick snap, and Gallup with the keeper leans forward up to about the 44-yard line, trying to get that first down, tried to quick snap on them. We'll call it the 43. Actually, they're going to be a yard short. Not a bad idea for Chaparral on 3rd down, but they're going to go 4th and 1. At least they look like it. Hard count, quarterback sneak. He's not going to get there. The key to that, not necessarily going up over the top, but it's submarining and getting them down low. I'm going to watch to see who piles up out of the bottom. First down for Douglas County. Biquette was there, Engler was there, Sundin was there. They got him down around the legs. Well, a calculated risk for Chaparral, already up by 10 points. You're in Douglas County territory, but you think you can get it. It didn't happen. The Huskies will take that. Fantastic field position here from the 43 of Chaparral. Rope rule from the pistol set. He's got Newsom on his hip. That's who's going to get it. Halfback pass set up to go deep. And just missed. Looking for Connor Loveland, but again, Loveland was bracketed. And I mean, really bracketed. Mitch Ross down there. Cale Gillespie also there, the sophomore. They're keeping an eye on number 5 for Douglas County. They know he's a bit of a deep threat. I'm not going to let him get too deep. So 2nd down and 10, a little trickeration there. Chaparral ready for it. Wolverine defense has been playing pretty well here today. 2nd and 10. Rubino's got it and pulled down at about the 39-yard line. Ross right in the area there. I think that was Patrick Moody who had the fumble recovery earlier. We'll get credited with the tackle. A gain of only 4. Could have been much more. Well, he got inside the containment and was ready to bust that one to the outside, but got tackled around the ankles. End of the first quarter here. I want to remind you, we've already seen one big play, and that was a 19-yard run by Deron Davis. Certainly could potentially be our next level student-athlete player of the game. Check out some scores here, shall we? Fowler Christian and Cherokee Trail. That's a pretty good matchup there in the second quarter. It's only 3-0. Fowler with the lead right now, but they have moved into the second quarter. And Pomona's got that lead back from Columbine, 13-7. That's still the first quarter score. Grandview a 3-0 lead on Cherry Creek. Man, great games going tonight. All over and up and down the Front Range, I should say. Legacy leading Fossil Ridge 14-0. That's still in the first quarter. Thanks to the folks at Score Stream, kind of keeping us up to date here. Rocky Mountain got knocked off from the ranks of the unbeaten anyway. Up on Pooter right now, 7-3. That in the first quarter. All right, the Huskies set to go left to right in front of us as we start the second quarter. 3rd and long coming up, about 3rd and 7. Rule looking and will fire it down the right side, too deep. He was looking for Staple down this right side. He had single coverage. Just overthrew him. But boy, that had to be a perfect pass, considering the coverage that was out there by the Chaparral DB. And that was Gabe Romero out there on the coverage. He did a nice job running with him essentially the entire way. Punt time. Yep, Huskies are going to punt it away. You never know. Short punt. And it starts to take a Chaparral bounce. That's happened a couple of times on the punts, but it's down inside the 20-yard line. So you start playing the old field position game. For Douglas County, their 3rd punt of the contest. 4 possessions, a fumble on their first possession, and 3 punts.
First down at the Wolverine 12-yard line, 16-yard line.
Just underway here in the second quarter in Chaparral. Again, we'll start essentially from their own 17. Douglas County defense starting to figure a little something out, and then Davis, oh boy, hit hard up high that time on the tackle. Boy, he got folded over pretty good that time. Dylan Sundin laid the wood to it. You can hear I-25 from here. Isn't that something? I mean, it's that close. There they go. The throw, Lehman with the catch. Ushered out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. And it looks like that Chaparral not afraid to throw that ball, whether they're with the wind or against it. They're against it here in the second quarter. First down and 10 from their own 29-yard line now. Look to the sideline. Gallup not going to change the play up. Look at the pass. Pumps once. Got a little real estate in front now. Now going to try to get to the outside. He's got some room out there. First down and more. He'll step out at about the 47-yard line. He had Luke Engler, the senior linebacker, hot on his tail, but big yardage that time as he takes it to the 47. 18 yards. We talked so much about what rope rule can do for Douglas County. Don't sleep on Kyle Gallup. Senior's got a little athletic ability, that's for sure. Back to Ross. Ross got huge room here off the right side and just keeps running downhill. Down to about the 33-yard line. Well, they take Davis out of the backfield. You put Ross back there and you get about the same thing. Ross, one of the guys we expected to see carry the ball an awful lot. 19 yards on the pickup. First down and 10. Chaparral with big yardage. They got stopped on fourth down in their last possession and now out with a little vengeance. Throwing this one short. Did he make the catch? Sliding over on the far side. He did indeed. Cole Lehman, is second catch for him tonight. Boy, as much as Gallup had to run, looked like a long pickup. Not really, 6 yards. He had to throw it about 15 though. From his back foot. Back to Ross off the left side, got good blocking out front, inside the 15, dragged down to the 10-yard line. Joseph O'Brien saved the touchdown. Another 18-yard run for Mitch Ross. Ross, who came in 6 games, the only run for 200 yards essentially. But boy, he has looked very good. He and Marco Perez have been doing a lot of the running. Play action, Gallup in trouble, hit as he throws, found his man. Whoop, ball pops out. Are they going to call it a catch? Well, the referees are coming in and it'll be Douglas County football. Kyle Newsom comes up with it. Jackson Hunter, well, I'm not even sure he even tucked that one away before he started to turn and run. And the referees now are going to confer down there. Nope, they're going to indeed say it is Douglas County football. We're lucky enough on the, yeah, I got to say that's a football move. We got a second look at it. I know you don't get the opportunity on the replay to get a second look at it, but we did, and he caught it, brought it down to the waist, and he had actually turned and started to move toward the goal line. So Chaparral, their first turnover, and Newsom on the tackle. The Huskies' new life. Boy, that's a huge stop. Rubino popping to the outside, and Ross there on the tackle. There's a flag that will come in.
Number 1, Mitchell Ross on the tackle. The 36, JP Rubino on the carry.
Now this one looks like it's going against the Huskies. Whitecap with the call. And didn't have the microphone working, but we know it's a hold against the Huskies. Reno did a nice job bouncing that one to the outside a little bit, picked up some extra yardage, but the hold is going to put them half the distance to the goal from the spot there. So that puts them back at about the 7-yard line.
First and 13.
So first down, thank you, Mr. PA announcer. He did the math very quickly for me. First and 13 now for Douglas County. Pistol set, slot right. That's the short side of the field here. Rope rule, long count. Got it. Looking over the middle here. Caught at about the 15, and Sayer is thrown down. Alex Meadows on the coverage, but a good pickup. Well, about 8 yards. Well, you got some of that yardage back. Make it 9 as they spotted at the 16-yard line. And a manageable 2nd and 4 coming up here. They've got to get it across the 20-yard line for a first down. wind has slowed down a little bit here. Rope rule ready to go to work from the pistol set again. H-back slides to the left side. Pumps once, throws it out there, and a flag coming out. That is pass interference. Oh, and it's the pump fake that got him. Oof, boy. Matt Anderson got lit up by Alex Meadows, but well played by Patrick Moody, the sophomore, coming to the Whitecap. Says, I thought it was tipped. It was not. That is pass interference. I always enjoy the gamesmanship, though. And it was close to being tipped, but there was no doubt that was a pass interference. And it was the pump fake that really threw things up, because that's a timing play, essentially. Rule is supposed to get it out of his hands very quickly to Anderson, but he had a big old defensive end right in his face, so he pumped once to get him in the air and then threw it, but didn't have a lot on it. So first down and 10 from their own 31-yard line after the 15-yard penalty. And Rubino spinning his way forward to about the 34-yard line. Boy, hard running there. Ross in the middle of that one. One of the big linebackers, Austin David, the junior, also in there. Well, I'll tell you what, that's some of the hardest 3 yards you're going to see J.P. Rubino have to get. He was spinning while people were around his feet there. 2nd and 7 coming. Huskies pushed all the way back inside their 10-yard line now. This is a straight draw, and boy, Rope got smoked that time. Austin David, one of the first ones to hit him. There was no read option fake. That was essentially Rope calling his own number. Saw something, took the snap, and again, you've got the option. You can roll to the right, you can put it in the belly of your fullback or your halfback, but he just took off straight forward, just to the right of the A gap, essentially. Got 5 out of it. Rule's going to keep it himself, and there's nothing there. He's going to lose yardage. We'll give him progress up to about the 40-yard line, so maybe a gain of 1. I'm surprised he even got back there.
Brought down by number 44, Cody Stevens. That's 4th down.
Cody Stevens on the tackle. And I follow the PA announcer because Cody Stevens is not on my roster there. 4th down. Huskies going to punt it away on 4th and 1. Davis trying to look for some room as he kind of picks his way forward. A return of about 4 yards, ran about 25.
Received by number 25, Gabriel Romero.
Udemans, Riley Udemans there.
Wolverine football. 1st down.
A 3 and out for Douglas County, essentially. I know there's a huge pass interference penalty, so 4 and out really. Chaparral will have the football here, up 10-0. Well, the Husky defense has figured a little something out. Slowed Chaparral down. Chaparral getting into the red zone and turning the ball over. Each team has turned the ball over 1 time. And they're not, oh wow, they're not going to throw the flag there. That was real close. Hand that one off. The running back slipping forward to about the 33-yard line. And Davis with the carry.
57, Bryce Van Drew.
Well, the Huskies would certainly like to get the football back one more time here. Davis trying to bounce to the outside. Got huge room over there. Caught from behind and down at the 49-yard line. Boy, he ended up finding a hole and just turned it right upfield. Hunter Morris had to track him down. They're walking backwards, though, and the Whitecap says there's a hold. And the flag is all the way back at the 33-yard line. So, boy, negate that one. That's right near the line of scrimmage there. Well, as they march this one off, we want to remind you can read about the 2014 Top 40 Seniors, the top positional players, and the players to watch in this year's Colorado Football Magazine. You can get your copy today. Ball back at the 23-yard line of Chaparral as the Wolverines will come out here. It'll be second and essentially 16 yards. Gallup, boy, he's gone with that hard count here. Hadn't got the Huskies to bite yet. Throw to the far side over there. Receiver will catch right at the original line of scrimmage. Boy, just no place to go, though. Ben McGraw, nice job defensively. So he finds Lehman again. Lehman with 4 catches now already.
Tackled by number 15.
Gain of about 5, so 3rd and 11 coming up for Chaparral. Still just under 6 minutes to go here in this first half, so the Husky defense can step up here. They'll get an opportunity to get that ball back. The offense just has not been able to get on track yet. Well, the Chaparral offense looked very good. The Huskies have made some adjustments here. We got a pretty good one going, even with Chaparral holding a 10-0 lead. Max protect. Gallup slings that one to the far side, but he missed his receiver. Looking for Zach Lewis over there, too wide of him. So a 4th and 11 coming up here. And Chaparral will have to punt it away. Back deep, Ben McGraw is the return man for Douglas County. Boy, that was close to being blocked. McGraw with the short ball. He's going to just get away from it and let it roll dead. Down inside the 30-yard line, and that's where the Huskies will get it.
First in time, Douglas County at the Douglas County 30.
5:03 to go here in this first half. The Huskies spent a lot of time punting the football. Not a lot of time out there offensively. The offense has not been able to get on track defensively. They've been just fine. Colorado businesses, you can be a part of these broadcasts. Sponsorship opportunities are limited, so contact us to secure a spot in next week's broadcast and for future games. Here come the Huskies, rope rule. Chaparral defense has played very well here tonight. Rubino, delayed draw off the left side. He'll take it up across the 37-yard line. And Rubino, a little upset with the extra business afterwards by Patrick Moody on the tackle there. Oh boy, that's tough. Connor Loveland got caught up in the tackle there, I think. Got rolled up from behind. We'll have a short delay here. I'm going to see if I can see what happened to him. Oh boy, he did. He got rolled right up on as he was trying to block out there. Taking a look at the legs. Tough break. We hope that he's okay, but he's got the helmet off now. And really looking down there around the ankle. 6-0 strength. There's only one way to be called part of the Dungeon family. That's to survive the Dungeon Challenge. You want to be one of those select few? Email I can handle the dungeon to Matt at 60strength.com for more information. We actually had 2 players end up going down there. Matt Anderson, real slow to come on. I didn't even realize it. I was keeping an eye on Loveland over there. Anderson is the guy that runs at the H-back. Loveland is the guy that runs at one of your receiver spots out there. Boy. 8-yard pickup, by the way, for Chaparral, but now the trainer's looking back over this way. They're not letting him move that leg around much. That's not a great sign. Well, let's check on some scores here as we hope for the best for the senior Connor Loveland from the score stream right now. Let's see what we've got. Refresh it up here. You can see it on the web stream too, and follow along on Twitter as well. Valor Christian has started to put a couple of touchdowns up here in this first half. 17-0. They're up on Cherokee Trail now. Pomona up on Columbine 20-0. That in the second quarter. Let's see what else. Second quarter action. Hey, how about the Buffs from Smoky Hill up on Hinckley 13-6. And big game going on in the Centennial. Grandview up on Cherry Creek, still in the second quarter, 17-6. Rocky Mountain still leading Pooter 14-3 before halftime. Legacy pulling away from the Sabercats of Fossil Ridge, 24-6 right now. I'm looking at Prairie View up 27-7 over North Glen right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give that fine player.
No, he's not putting any pressure on that right leg, unfortunately. Well, I wonder why they don't roll a card out there if he didn't want to put any pressure on it. And I'll tell you what, Loveland's a pretty tall kid. You got two guys out there. Well, he's going to make the long way across. Tell you what I've seen done before is you go grab the two biggest guys on the line and you make them carry them over there. That's happened before. Boy, we hope the best for Loveland there as he got rolled up on from behind. But the good news is they kind of walk him off. You got to figure it's probably just a sprain. They wouldn't let him get up. The trainers wouldn't let him get up and walk away if there was a break in there. But I'll tell you what, a sprain hurts more than a break is what I've heard. I had a hairline fracture and that hurt a lot, but anytime you sprain your head, that is painful. Doesn't matter how, and he got rolled up from behind, so you don't know which way his foot rolled underneath him. But well, I don't know. You re-tape him up, but I don't know if we're going to see Loveland again, and that's your deep threat there for Douglas County. Well, let's reset. Second down and 2 now. They'll go from their own 37-yard line. Huskies with the football. Down 10-0. Rule. Pump fake. He wants to go up top. He's got another deep threat there, and he can't hang on to it. Oh, man, right in the hands of Staple.
Pass is incomplete.
Got a little turned around there, but got behind the defense, but could not make the catch. Oh, boy. Is that the coaches pounding on the wall next to us, I think? Yeah. Oh, well, I don't blame them. Perfect play. I just told you their deep threat in Connor Loveland is on the bench. They just walked him off the field and they took a shot. Boy, nice play call. Just a tough pass to make, or a tough catch to make, I should say. Is thrown out there. Staple just could not hang on to it. Option, and Rubino's got nowhere to go over that left side. Well, he just ran into a brick wall. Ross was there.
Number 18.
Cole Lehman around there as well. And I believe it was Bradley Mayo, one of the linebackers over there. And again, another 3 and out for the Huskies.
Number 26. Devon Davis.
Just have not been able to get anything going. On 4th and about 1.5 yards, they will punt it away with the wind behind them. Coming up on 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Snap's a good one. And a line drive punt. Kicked it away from the return man, and boy, that's going to work out well. It'll roll dead at about the 16-yard line.
That's a 50-yard kick by Jellison.
Well, I'm going to count it up real quick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th punt tonight for Douglas County. The Douglas County defense has forced a few punts of their own, though, after Chaparral jumped out. That 10-0 lead. One of those, the field goal came on a very short field, only 25 yards, essentially, after Douglas County turned the ball over. And go from their own 16 now. Long count from up under center, and they give it to Ron Davis. Gain of about 4. He'll take it up to about the 20-yard line. Luke Engler on the tackle.
Second down and 6.
Back up the middle they go with it, trying to find some room that time, and that's Davis again, right into the middle.
Number 26, Devon Davis, brought down by number 99.
Bryce Van Drew and Hunter Morrison right in the middle of that one. Well, you wonder if the wind's swirling a little bit down there, and you go with your play calls to think, you know what, let's see if we can get a first down, burn a little time off, keep Douglas County off the field instead of, you know, eventually you're going to figure that the Huskies are going to snap on you. You go up top on the 3rd and short. That's a first down and a good catch there. Not Davis that time. Actually found Jack Lytle. Lytle with the catch. And the chains move.
By number 57, Anderson.
8-yard pickup.
That's a Wolverine first down.
Back up under center. They go with that single setback. That's Deron Davis back there behind Gallup up under center. Bunch package, top of your screen. And they got the defense to jump, I think.
Flag on the play.
Oh, I like that setup on the far side. Line up Moody and Lehman over there. Whitecap's got to give us an indication. I think they had Lewis over there, or nope, Lytle over there. Yep, it is encroachment.
Offsides, 5-yard penalty, first down and 5 for the Wolverines at the Wolverine 35-yard line.
Coming up on 2.5 minutes left to go here in this first half. Wolverines from Chaparral, 10-0 lead. They've got that football there. Whoop, trip there coming out. He got tripped up by his guard a little bit. Davis will get the handoff, but he really had to sprint to get it out there. Got it to about the 38-yard line. Davis with a decent run there.
Brought down by number 97.
Bryce Van Drew is there.
Second down and 2.
Still ended up getting about 4 yards out of it. It brings up a second down and short because of the encroachment penalty on first down. It turned it into a 1st and 5. So now 2nd and 1. Boy, you can do a lot of stuff here. We'll see what Shap does as they're quickly up to the line. Gallup going to hand it off again. Davis trying to pick his way through. Got a little bit of room over that right side. Got a block out there. And he spun out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Great block by Cole Lehman down the field.
Number 15, Mitchell Staples. That's a Wolverine first down.
Well, from essentially 39-yard line to 39-yard line. Or excuse me, 41-yard line, I should say. And 20 yards. Davis, as he bounced outside, Lehman did a great job, held his block out there. I know that's not the correct word to say, but sustained that block, I guess. Davis again off the carry, and this time he's tripped up. Van Drew will get down around the legs. Short gain to about the 37.
Cam Anderson. Second down and 6 from the Douglas County 37-yard line.
A second down coming up here. We'll call it 6. Well, not before Chaparral wants to call timeout. They didn't like the way that things were set up. Maybe the Huskies were coming with a little something. So a timeout here. Give us a chance to tell you high school athletes, if you're looking to play in college, you need a recruitment video, period. Don't settle for your team's game film. Stream It Sports can provide player-focused filming and editing to highlight your skills. Now there's a look at Connor Loveland. Still working on that right leg. Looks like they're venturing to try to take that shoe off. You see it's taped up there pretty good. Well, what's the old adage, you know, they say, when you think you sprain your ankle, you got a high tops and 3/4 tops, you keep it on there, keep the swelling down. But once you get them over to the bench, try to get it elevated, get the blood out of it. But you got to take a look at it too. Here we go. Second down and around 5 for Chaparral. Gallup looking into the near side, caught. He found his man coming across. That's Cole Lehman there with the catch. The go route that turned into essentially a hook route, and they are going to go right back to work. Gain of about 14, clock ticking down. 49 seconds, he'll throw to the right side, got his man open, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. That's Austin Spindler. Spindler with his first catch. No flags. And he's out of bounds, so the clock will stop. Chaparral threatening to put up another set of points here to extend that lead before halftime. The Husky defense is bent but not broken, and they forced a turnover as Chaparral got into the red zone the last time. That was a pickup of 11 yards. Spindler's first catch. Here we go. Now first down and 10. Davis lowers the head. Into the line he goes to about the 9-yard line.
Gain of 3.
Kyle Francis in on the tackle. And another timeout here. Wisely stops the clock with 34 seconds left. Gain of about 3 yards, so they'll have 3rd and 7. They can get a first down if they get it down to the 2-yard line, and there is Connor Loveland, whose night is probably over. Essentially, as you see him being carted off, headed toward the locker room down on the south side of the field. Well, that's a tough break for Douglas County. Boy, I'll tell you what, for DC, I have not seen Matt Staples out there either. And Staples got hurt on that same play. He was out there trying to block. Now Loveland got the worst of it. He got rolled up on. Well, the Husky defense is ready. They're already back out there ready to go. 2nd and 7 from the Douglas County 9-yard line. Chaparral knocking on the door again. 2 receivers split wide to the left side. Gallup from the shotgun now. Looking left, you bet he is. The throw intercepted. The DB stepped in front of it, read it perfectly. Christopher Aarons ran in front of the receiver as Gallup let it go. That is huge for the Huskies. So Aarons comes up with the interception. And with just seconds left before halftime, 28 seconds left. How about that? I think he was looking for Chris Moody on that play. Moody was essentially the inside guy. They split 2 guys out wide. Or did they run a crossing route? In the last few seconds here, let's see if Rope Rule will take a shot at it. Yep, they were looking for Moody. Moody was the outside. They ran a pick play. Whoa, Rubino's got some room here. 40-yard line, steps out of a tackle, headed to the sideline, steps out near the 50-yard line. 19 seconds left to go. Well, how about that? Well, now you got a little bit of time on your side here. You got 2 timeouts. You could do a little something. 28 seconds left is what they had. That took about 9 seconds to get done, and now at the 50-yard line, a 30-yard pickup. You give it to J.P. Rubino. How about that? Well, I don't know. Maybe you give it back to Rubino again. Well, that's some tough running right there. 1st and 10 again, only 18 seconds left. Rule looking to pass. In trouble in the pocket. Down he goes at the 48-yard line. Dawson Cranmer got to him and sacked Rope Rule.
Number 45, Dawson. Kramer.
12 seconds left to go. And the clock stops as Douglas County calls timeout. Well, you know what? You got a chance. You got to figure Rope Rule's got a pretty strong arm. But you're going to have to heave it. Now you get the wind behind you as well. So do you take one shot? Careful you don't get it picked off. But take one shot. About a 15-yard pickup. You run your guys off. You run a couple guys off, and then you run a route underneath, a little crossing route. See if you can get him. The pressure came that time from the Wolverine defense, so you're not going to have a lot of time to set that up. We'll see. 4 receivers in the pattern, though. They'll go twins either side. Keep an eye on Rillinger, who's in the slot here on the near side. Man-to-man coverage. The safety's going deep, though. Rule in trouble, flushed out of the pocket. He'll escape one, and now we'll fire it on the run. Got a man. Did he get down? He did make the catch. There's Rillinger, just like we called it, but instead of coming down and sitting down in the coverage, they actually ran a crossing route that time, and he went to the outside. You run the outside man on a post route, and they come across on that man-to-man coverage. Rillinger came here to the near side, and another timeout stops the clock with 4 seconds left. Oh boy, how did Rubino step out of it that time? Boy, that takes some real guts to go ahead and make that throw. Know your guy's going to make that catch.
Veterans past and present are requested to come down to the playing
By the way, a 22-yard pickup. See, I was asking for 15 yards, and you get 22. That's fine with me. Now again, from here though, that's still a 40-plus yard field goal. It would be about a 46-yarder. Zach Parks is your kicker if you would think about doing that. But nope, they're going to take a shot. Now, it makes it easier to take a shot in the end zone instead of just really firing it up with a Hail Mary. You have a chance if you don't get a lot of pressure. Maybe you can set a little something up. Got to get to the end zone, though, with just 4 seconds left. Boy, good stuff. Good flurry here at the end of the half. Trips up top. Rule, he's looking that way. Fires it underneath there at the 15-yard line. He's not going to get there. Well, you found Ryan Sayre underneath, but boy, he got tackled tough there. A 17-yard pickup, you needed 27. Instead of throwing deep, they tried to get it to Sayre, and boy, did he pay the price. That's the end of the half here. We'll come back with you in about 15 minutes. We'll update you on some scores from up and down the Front Range and all across Colorado as always. And I'll let you know what happened in that first half as well. Quick break, halftime here. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. Chaparral with the lead, 10-0 on Douglas County from Douglas County High School on Stream It Sports.